ahead and get started right on the dot, 1 o'clock. I want to welcome everybody to this signing, and I want to thank you for coming. I need to apologize to Jordan for missing the last signing. I did not communicate very well.
That's okay.
But we appreciate you being here for this one. This is a very special moment for Maddie, for her family, but also for us, isn't it? We love to see one of our own moving on, taking that volleyball career, their education to the next level. So I have some notes that I'm going to read from, so I don't forget anything. I'll get started. So I'm so excited when our school has a signing for an athlete to pursue their sport and education in college. And today we celebrate Maddie Schwabe's opportunity and her choice to move forward with community college, Calhoun Community College. But Maddie didn't make it here by herself. So I'd like to thank those of you that had a part in this. First off, her family. I'll mention them a little more later. Her teammates, David and Jennifer, for helping me with her development. David for the weight and strength training that he did, Dr. Knighton, Miss Sewell, and Dr. Reyes for all of their support, and also her coaches at Champions who poured into her during the off seasons. Finally, I want to thank Coach Jamie Freeman. She was unable to attend today. Something at the last minute came up, for giving her this wonderful opportunity. Maddie, did I leave anyone out? Anyone want to acknowledge? I've had the privilege to watch Maddie grow up through elementary school and now high school, and probably my most fond memory of Maddie at elementary school was the talent show. Do you remember that? And she hula hooped. Y'all remember that? She was the cutest little thing. Maddie's always been multi-talented, right? And she has always had a personality that has just shone. And that's what she has done for our volleyball team too. Maddie joined our program in junior high. She was a little bitty thing. She was full of spunk. When I pulled her up to varsity after her junior high season, I remember her telling Coach Mann that she was scared and she didn't want to come up. She said, "Do I have to?" But I've had the privilege of working with her for a long time. And as the years went on, Maddie has developed into a phenomenal player, in part because of her love for the game, in part because of her passion, and because of the phenomenal support that she's had, especially from her family. Throughout all her years of playing, her family was always very supportive of her. My goodness, at the traveling they've done, food tables, medicine, I've seen her play through sickness, through injury, and they've been there right by her side the entire time. And not just in the stands, working too. They've been a big part of what we've had going on. Maddie, she constantly working on her skills during the season. So all of you girls sitting in those chairs that haven't made it here yet, it wasn't easy to get where she is right now. She's put in a lot of effort. She's put in a lot of hard work, and she's put in a lot of hours out of season. She found the volleyball court wherever she could, but her love for the game didn't stop there. She's also worked with some younger girls. She helped them develop their skills in the sport that she loves. She's really reached out and not just developed herself, but others. And that's one of the things I love about Maddie, is the heart that she's got. Maddie has filled many roles for me on the team. She's been a hitter, she's been a setter, she's been a back row player, you name it, she's done it. Her unselfish attitude has always played a big part, though, in her being a well-rounded player. She settled into that setting position, but one of the things that made her such a great setter is that she had also been in those hitter shoes. So her knowledge of the game, not just her specific role, but her knowledge of the full game going on in the court, made her an even stronger and even better player. beginning of the season, we learned very quickly Maddie is not easily replaced. We tried. She had an ankle injury and she was out for how many weeks, Maddie? It felt like forever, but it was only 2, maybe pushing 3 weeks that we had to go without her. And our team, we battled, we adjusted, we battled some more, we readjusted, we battled a little more, we readjusted, and we thought, Maddie, are you ever gonna come back? We missed her when she was out. We were thrilled when she finally got to come back on the court. She is easily in the top 3 setters that I have coached in my 25 years. As a matter of fact, due in part to the ability of her teammates also. You know, you don't get where you are by yourself. Her teammates was there with her along this journey, but she ran one of the quickest offensive that I have ever been able to run. In fact, it actually became uncommon to set a high. She was setting quicks, she was setting combos, and she didn't just throw the set up there. She knew who was hitting, because some of them were really fast and came in early. Some of them liked to wait and come in a little later, but she learned each player, she learned each hitter, she knew their patterns, she knew their tendencies, and she began to set that person. She began to set you for who you were, and that's what made her such a great setter. And Calhoun Community College is getting an awesome player, getting a very skilled player. She's not just extremely talented, which you guys all know that she is. She's also a great leader on the court, and it was due in part to her leadership and her drive and her passion, along with the other leaders on the team, that we not only won county, but we won area, we won regionals, and then we went on to win state. I would like to take a moment and share Maddie's accomplishments for this season. And it's a long list, so get settled in. She was Calhoun County Tournament Most Valuable Player. She was Area All-Tournament Team, State All-Tournament Team, AHSCBA, 1A, 2A Player of the Year, East Alabama Sports Today, 1A through 3A Player of the Year, Anniston Star, 1A, 2A Player of the Year, Alabama.com, 2A All-State Volleyball Team, Alabama.com Super All-State High School Volleyball Team. And I'm going to pause right there. So what she has won up to this point has been in our classifications 1A, 2A, or 1A, 2A, and 3A. But that Super All-State team is 1A through 7A. Phenomenal achievement. The Team Captain Award, the Assist Award with 1,065 assists. Her career stats were 506 kills. Now mind you, she wasn't a hitter the entire time she played. She wasn't a setter the entire time she played. So to accumulate these career stats was also phenomenal. 1,891 assists, 224 aces, and a whopping 96 blocks, which she mostly got her senior year. Maddie, little Maddie. Okay, you're gonna have to help me remember who we were playing. Do y'all remember? We were playing a very big school, and they had a huge hitter. Muscle Shoals, okay. I just remember they had a really big hitter, and Maddie goes up to block, and the hitter is like this much taller than her. And of course she's turned around like, oh. She turns around and she blocks her again. She's not done. She turns around and she blocks her again. And I'm like, Maddie has learned to block. And she was a wall on that side, which was a wonderful surprise. So today we celebrate Maddie. We celebrate all her accomplishments, her opportunity to continue her career in college, where I know she will not only contribute, but she will thrive. I'm going to open the floor to Dr. Knighton, who wanted to say a few words also.
Maddie, on behalf of Ms. Sewell and myself, we are beyond proud of you. You are exactly what we hope to have as school administrators. And when I think of you, you're like the perfect blend of Beauty and the Beast. She is homecoming queen, but she is fierce. And you are just a bright light in the school, and we are going to miss you tremendously. You have been so much fun to watch these past few years, and I hope there's a road trip in our future so we can watch you at the next level. We know you'll continue to do great things.
And I'm looking forward also to, I noticed on Calhoun's schedule that they played Gadsden State last year, so I'm hoping this upcoming season, Allie and Maddie get to play each other, and we'll all show up if y'all aren't playing a game that day. And I think they traveled to Calhoun last year, so maybe y'all come down here to us. And I'm super excited to see both my girls playing on the court at the same time together. Is there anything that any of you would like to add before we begin this signing?
I'd like to say, a few things about Maddie. I spent a good bit of time with her, and she's like another daughter to me. I really admire Maddie a lot. She's very consistent with what she does, and she's motivated, and she's humble. I set the nets up each day, and Maddie, there's nothing beneath her. She's a senior and a great player, but she was always there to help me put nets up. She was there to work every day, and she's just consistent, and I just really appreciate that. And you guys that are sitting here, that are younger players, if you want to have a good role model to follow, she's a good one. She was always there, always ready to work, and she paid attention to details. Rarely did I have to ever say anything to her. Most of the time I don't know what I'm talking about, I just repeat what Miss Bryant tells me to say. I'm a good follower, so, but anyway, she pays a good attention to detail. You tell Maddie one time, and she fixes it, and that's it, But that's because she's focused and she's locked into what she's doing. So, just be humble, be ready to serve. Don't let anything be beneath you, and just work hard, and it'll carry you a long way. It's carried Maddie a long way, and I'm sure it's going to carry her even further, because she's not going to change her stripes in the next few years. She is who she is, and she knows who she is. So just thank you for a fun ride, and look forward to seeing you in the future, Maddie.
Couldn't ask, and I've said this so many times, I couldn't ask for a better group of girls to go out with, and she's a big part of that. She is a Raider. She is Pleasant Valley through and through. She is what our program represents, and you represent it very well. And we love her. And we're gonna miss her, but I'm gonna watch her next season. Her and Allie battle it out.